Girl, if you are having panic attacks in your relationship, you're not broken, you're not too emotional, and you're actually in the right place. I'm going to explain why that's happening and how you can stop it immediately. So basically, what's happening is your nervous system, or better yet, your intuition, is trying to get your attention. Something is off. And I think you know what it is, but you don't want to admit it to yourself. You don't want to admit either this person is doing things that are either very fucked up, not okay, crossing over boundaries that you haven't communicated, or doing things that are very, very inappropriate and you haven't spoken up about it. So I talk a lot about manifesting the SP and manifesting the SP to act the way that you want them to act. The only way that you're going to be able to do that is that you're going to have to show up like a different person. There's no way that you're going to be able to get a different result by you being the same. That's the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. And I should know, I'm a psychotherapist. I would let you know what's insane, okay? Delusional and insane are two different things. Now, there's a whole bunch of people out there in the manifesting community, gurus, talking about like, be delusional. I don't want you to be delusional. I want you to stop lying about who the fuck you are. I only attract amazing and special people. And if you're watching this, that tells me that you're amazing and special. And because you're amazing and special, you are not acting like it. That's number one. You're not acting like it. And because you're not acting like it, you're allowing this behavior to be okay. Now, if someone is cheating on you, someone is disrespecting you, someone is like third parties, you know, like that thing, you should not be in that situation. You need to get out immediately. That is not okay. That is not a place for you. Do not listen to anyone who says like, just keep affirming, keep affirming, keep affirming, keep going, keep going. That is not okay. Now, if you're in a situation where they're not being physically abusive, you're not being assaulted, you're not being cheated on, there isn't a third party, but there's just like this offness. So my question for you is, are you feeling disrespected? Are you overlooking and downplaying anytime this person is disrespecting you? And I'm going to assume that I'm talking to women who are heterosexual. Are you downplaying what this dude is doing to you? And the only reason why you're staying is because you have already invested so much time and energy into this relationship. I'm going to tell you right now, that is not the reason why you should stay. I'm 43 years old. Please do not waste your life doing that. A day is too much to waste on someone who either talks to other people, disrespect your boundaries after you have clearly stated them, or just doesn't have the common decency. Like, you shouldn't have to tell someone that it's not okay for them to talk to other people. You shouldn't have to tell someone it's not okay for them to disrespect you. And if this is the type of problem that you're having, this is a thing that's happening within the relationship, no wonder you're having panic attacks. Your system is saying that you don't feel safe. And this person is not doing anything to help you feel safe. Now, let's go the route of you actually communicating. If you're watching this video, that would tell me that you're probably deathly afraid to communicate. And I want you to know right now that's okay. That has to do with childhood trauma that you have not dealt with. There isn't any healing involved having to do with whatever you experienced in the past, having to do with authority figures or men or speaking up for yourself. You never felt like you had a voice. And so this is another reason why you cannot manifest what you're trying to attract into your life, because you're not becoming that version of yourself that has it. You don't believe in yourself. So we got to work on that. And the only way that you're going to be able to feel better about speaking up for yourself is by speaking up for yourself. There's no way around that. But there's absolutely nothing wrong with you communicating your boundaries. I'm going to tell you right now, guys that really, really freaking like you, they will apologize for crossing your boundaries. Not only will they apologize for crossing your boundaries, but they will try their absolute best not to ever do that again. And the only way you get them to show up like that is by you having no fucks. Like, you gotta give no fucks about communicating and saying how you feel. Well, that wasn't what I was hoping for. And the right guy will say that, well, what were you hoping for? I'd like to fix that. And I'm telling you, they do. They say that. They say things like that. The right guy, girl, the right guy will not freaking leave you alone. And let's just be honest, right? You're afraid of communicating with this person. How many of your exes have come back? They always come back. So what are you afraid of? Losing them? They're going to come back anyway. What's happening is you're not being who you really want to be. You want to be more confident. You don't want to be insecure. You don't want to be second guessing yourself. And if all the problems that I listed in the beginning of this video you're going through, that tells me you're not freaking crazy. You're not asking for too much, and you're with the wrong person. You're in the wrong place. And I know that's probably not something you want to hear, but it's definitely something you needed to hear. You have settled. And it's not okay for this person to be treating you the way that you've been treated. You know that. You know damn well. Another thing that you know, you've been procrastinating on you. You procrastinate on you all the time. And what I mean by that is there's this really big goal that you want to achieve so badly, but because it's so scary, and you have no support around it, you keep procrastinating. You keep putting it off. And you're also people pleasing. You also find anyone and everyone to help before you start helping yourself. Because that goal is too big. It's too scary. And if you're like any of the business owners and entrepreneurs that I work with, what they do is they pour so much into their family. They'll pour so much into their partners. They'll pour so much into their children and not into themselves and not into that goal. And it doesn't even get put last. It just stays in the back of their mind. And every once in a while when they're reminded by somebody that they see on Instagram or somebody they run into out in the street, out somewhere, then they get reminded of what it is that they truly want to be doing or how they would love to show up in life and how they're not doing it. And then they feel like shit about it, but still do not take action. And why do they do that? Right? What happens is they make everything else, they make everyone else more important. You making the SP, you making this guy way more important, says that this goal is too big and I'm afraid. When you know damn well you should be working on it. Now, if procrastination is something that you're struggling with, I created a mini course that will help you really, like, it will give you the how on how to push through that challenge, that feeling that comes up when it's time for you to work on this goal. And this is the exact same thing I have my clients do, and it happens like that. It happens so fast. If you want that mini course, the link is down below. If you're interested in working with me and you want support, I guarantee results in 90 days, but it never takes any of my clients that long. It usually takes around 2 weeks. You need support with whatever goal you're wanting to accomplish. Maybe it is getting this guy. Maybe it's becoming a millionaire. I've helped people with that. Maybe it's having a baby. Maybe it's attracting a partner. Maybe it's getting your business to look differently. Whatever the goal is, I would love to help you with that. I only work with women. There are some men that I will make an exception for, but I only work with women because it's super fun for me. I love it. I hope that this video helped you. You are not crazy. There's nothing wrong with you. The only thing that's wrong with you is that you think that there's something wrong with you. Just in case you're coming across me for the first time, I'm Lupita V. I am a psychotherapist, coach, inspirational speaker, published author, and actually in my book, one of my quotes that I repeat all of the time is, "You are not broken. The only problem is that you believe that you are." Yes. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I hope that this message really resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much again. I'll talk to you soon.